happy and totally win at life.
Number 10, Unagami, My Sister, My Writer. It's no secret that the leading male characters in shows that primarily deal in the sistercon subgenre are bland as beige wallpaper. Even by those standards, Yu is uncomfortably boring. Duller than dishwater, he only exists for his talented and hormonally charged sibling to throw herself at. Given how the animation was tearing apart at the seams the longer it went on, we're guessing that not even the anime could stand how pathetic this guy was, and was doing everything it could to disintegrate itself. Number 9, Mika Shimatsuki, Psychopaths 2. We lost Kogami and got shafted with this instead. Making her debut in Season 1 as a snooty student, the fact little Miss Prissy worked her way up to Akane's squad was already giving us a headache. But then she started acting out. Not only was she wholly dismissive of enforcers in spite of the fact she was woeful when compared to their skill, but also had no filter when it came to lashing out and undermining Akane's leadership.
局長には何度も報告書を提出したはずです。その返答をお聞かせいただけませんか？
はあ、その件なら大した問題ではない。
I'm sorry, but where do you get off giving grief to the best girl?
何の話をしてるの？やめて！聞きたくない！見たくない！
Number 8, Katsushiro Okamoto, Samurai 7. You're part of an elite group of rogue samurai capable of slicing up mecha. You need to be on your A game.
I'm sorry, that was terribly rude.
No, please. I can't be offended by the truth.
Not stand around acting like a self-righteous twit constantly trying and failing to make moves on Kirara, who then goes on to fall for the much older and more capable samurai.
There's no need for you to apologize.
Yep, try as he might, Okamoto is nowhere near Kanbei's level. If he had just chilled out a little and put all that time complaining into perfecting his sword swings, then maybe he wouldn't feel like the seventh wheel. Number 7, Peter Grill. Peter Grill and the Philosopher's Time. Maybe deep down, this guy is actually a decent person, but it's so hard to see it through all his loathsome actions. Supposedly dedicated to his one true love, this lone knight is constantly approached by a slew of monster girls who all want to bear his children. Does he refuse their advances? Well, what do you think? One after another, every unlikable harem member in this show gets his Excalibur, while Peter can only cry about still being pure and devoted. We wouldn't despise him so much if he just let his precious princess go. Number 6, Kazya Kinoshida, Rent-A-Girlfriend. How is it possible for a series to have so many top-tier waifus in it, and yet have a leading man that is just so pathetic? Granted, come the end of the first season, Kazya did show signs of growing a spine and improving himself. Then again, he's still got a long way to go to make up for such a Weasley debut.
ちょっと砂落としてくるわ。
逃げた。
Hiring someone to act as his girlfriend before yelling at her due to his own crippling self-esteem, falling for his ruthless ex-girlfriend despite her being so obviously trash. It's like this guy couldn't help sabotaging himself.
Hello, Kazu-kun.
Mami-chan.
Number 5, Aigga Akaban, Beyblade Burst Turbo. If you're gonna let it rip, fall down, meet ground, get back up again, and carry the damn series, then you're gonna need to have some modicum of charm.
It's time to feed the cows.
What? I don't understand what you mean!
Unlike his fellow Beyblade champions, Aigga has just a little too much douche in him to be considered the next Volt.
I've had enough!
This is the end for you!
Plot armoring your way through every match is one thing, but to also be an obnoxious brat and take down fan favorites like Louis so effortlessly, foul play. We demand that they bring back Tyson. Number 4, Makoto Ito, School Days. Believe it or not, there is an art to being a lovable asshole in anime. Just as long as you can balance the flaws with actual character development, you're pretty much golden. Sleeping with and cheating on every available girl to the point that you'd need a graph to figure out who got screwed over the most, that just makes you the worst.
さんに悪いよ。
琴の葉のことはいいんだ。
And yet, Makoto still believes himself to be in the right. While we don't endorse homicide, seeing one of his broken-hearted conquests stab him was morbidly satisfying. Number 3, Pan, Dragon Ball GT. The antithesis of Caulifla and Kale, Pan was a terrible introduction as far as female Saiyans go.
I've had enough of this! They think they can ruin what could be the best date of my life?
Always in need of rescuing, extremely limited in her combat skills, and oh my god, she never stopped complaining. Despite being the grandchild of Goku, Pan never accomplished anything aside from making us long for the glory days of Z and the original Dragon Ball.
This is no time for fooling around.
Oh no? Then let's get serious! Blast off!
Unless she gets the Brawly treatment later on, she's well on her way to being the most useless member of this franchise's ever-expanding roster.
Ow, my head! I wanna go home!
Number 2, Shin Oscar, Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Destiny. Ah, you thought this guy was gonna be the next Kira Yamato, only to end up getting pushed to the wayside and replaced by the actual Kira Yamato. Not surprising really, after Shin took all that edgelord nuance that made characters like Atheron interesting and just pushed the me against the world vibes to 11.
くだらないなんて言わせるか。
Brash, ignorant, without any real depth to him, we'd happily trade him out for any of the old gang if it spared us another one of his rants. Yes, we'd even take Katsushiro Kobayashi.
あんたは俺が撃つんだ。今日ここで。
Number 1, Yukitero Amano, Future Diary. It says a lot when you're more unbearable than the axe-wielding yandere.
I completely and totally win at life.
Roped into a murderous game with the chance to become a god, what should have been a sympathetic character turned into a weak-willed, somewhat manipulative, and aggravating idiot. Say what you will about Yuno's psychosis, Yuki is the slimeball who sought to use her to turn things in his own favor, and yet is still presented as the poor soul trapped in an impossible situation.
Don't do this. He's not a threat anymore.
There's no reason for Yuno not to try and castrate him with an axe, really, especially after he slept with her just to gain an advantage.
Oh crap!
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.